Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Coast2Coast podcast. I am Anthony, and of course, as always, every week I'm joined by my lovely, wonderful co-host. We got Vitor and we've got Jacob. How we doing, boys? Happy week, happy Wednesday for us, but Monday for those watching.
Happy Wednesday.
I am fantastic. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw this in the Discord, but I'm going to send it to our group chat right now. I had the best practical today in culinary school. We got very high grade New York strips to make with some Parmesan crusted potatoes and green beans. So I ate like an absolute king today. And then I just snacked on some whole grain toast with some peanut butter, honey, and butter. I feel as plump as a pig right now. I'm feeling good.
I'm doing great. Just working, saving money for my master's that I'm taking next year.
How long is that process for a master's program in dentistry?
There are some master's programs that have a pre-dental pathway and some that don't. I'm not going to be working on a thesis, right? I just want to have a master's on my resume. So that being said, I'm probably going to be a one-year program, which then leads to me applying again to dental school, right? And of course, I have the option of applying to dental school in the upcoming cycle. Only reason why I'm not doing so is mostly because of timing of my last application, because there were two issues with my application last year, or my last cycle. My second DAT attempt was late in the cycle, and my GPA is not horrible by any means, but it is dental school that we're talking about. So I mean, I could definitely apply early again next cycle, and I'd have pretty good chances with the rest of my application by applying early. But I think a master's would be very beneficial. So yeah. I talked to a counselor. I'm not gonna say which school, but I did talk to a counselor. Basically, the idea when it comes to making such application, I make my application strong enough to the point where I'm guaranteed to get in, and I see the master's as being that pathway. It's not cheap, right, to apply to dental school. Mm-hmm. So if I can increase my odds while getting something out of it, then I'll do it. Then I think it's beneficial for sure.
I am really trying to wait my wisdom teeth out so that way I can fly over to Miami and you can take them out for me. That'll be your first big test.
Dude, we need you to hurry up on that.
Yeah.
Every time I go to my dentist, he's like, "Hey, have you seen an orthodontist?" No,
I have not yet. I still haven't.
Well, yeah, you got to get to it. You're gonna have a good business.
I cannot help you. with Jacob, I cannot help. I do not aim to be an orthodontist. Maybe things can change, Jacob. Let me get into dental school. Maybe I change my goals.
Can regular dentists do wisdom teeth?
Like extract them? Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. He's just referring me to an orthodontist to get my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh no! Okay, I thought you wanted to send you to an orthodontist to get your teeth looked at, to maybe like consider braces or something. No, yeah, they can. Yeah, totally. If he's referring you, maybe it's a complicated case. Okay, don't add me. But yes, the general dentist, they can extract. Usually general dentists, they refer patients out when it comes to wisdom teeth, but not for extractions, but for root canals if they're complicated.
That's interesting because he felt confident to do my root canal, but.
Yeah, it's very personal. Dentistry is an art. Dentistry is beautiful. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Even, a lot of surgeons, you have brain surgeons, you have heart surgeons. There are very specific people that have a good specialization in a specific field of the human body. And
right.
The mouth being no different makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a transition year for me. I think I'm just saving pretty much as I can for that master's, which I'm very excited for. And I see as an opportunity to better myself in my application. I like knowledge. I like studying. I think I've said this in the pod already. But something exciting is I have a trip in 2 weeks.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to Orlando.
Oh.
Me and my baby. Me and my baby. Yeah. It's not in the same trip, okay, guys.
I thought you were like,
trip.
I'm going to go to fucking Paris and we're going to eat some caviar.
No, hold on, guys.
Hey, Anthony, I got a surprise trip. I'm going into Wichita from Mulvane.
Let's go.
Fuck. All right, joking aside, though, is it a Disneyland trip?
Yeah, so we're going to spend 3 days there. We're gonna go there by train, and I'm
Oh,
honestly excited for the train ride. I don't know if this makes me autistic. I don't know how that works, but I'm just as excited for the train ride as I am to go to Orlando. But yeah, we're gonna go to two parks. And yeah, I like going to Orlando. Only went once for the parks, so it'll be exciting.
is man reviewing his wine collection in the back? What is going on here?
Nah,
What the
it's
fuck is
No,
unbelievable.
Bro
dude.
doing?
No, listen. I didn't know this was down here, so I just turned around and saw it. It's a 2013 bottle, and there's like 5 of them, and
Oh
so I
wow.
was just gonna look it up to see. It's like a nice looking bottle, so I was gonna look it up to see what the value on this would be.
You strapped for cash, you're gonna resell them?
Fucking no, I just want to see what the wine is. Cause
Yeah.
I've okay, this is gonna sound really, really suspicious and guilty, but I legit have actually been talking about wine lately because I was on a trip down to Dallas. I've been looking at wines and this is from work and shit, so I just wanted to look at the wine.
This is what the ADHD brain does, folks. That's a great example. We're talking about a train trip, and you think that was gripping enough, but the wine in the back caught the attention for a second.
Nah, I have no comments. I have no comments.
I do want to hear about your Dallas trip, but before that, I did want to talk about the train ride thing because the train is really fun.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'd love to do when I'm older and I have the time or whatever to do that, there are some really, really cool train rides from like San Francisco to Chicago. And it goes through the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevadas and all the picturesque landscapes and the depots in these small towns. And, it's just a really interesting and cool vibe, I think. Just the craftsmanship of these train lines when they were put in there and how they had to carve
Uh-huh.
around a mountain in most cases, sometimes through it if there's a tunnel, but mostly around, like using the nature and the landscape in the way that it's given to you is just super fascinating to me. And trains do it better than anything else.
I do like trains a lot. And that's when I ask you, how niche is that?
Not very niche, I don't think. I
Because
think a
I've heard people
lot.
say, because you don't think so?
I think a lot of people
Because
like
I've heard people
trains.
say, I've heard people say the train's just a glorified bus, man. I think it's
I'm
harsh.
sure. I'm sure that's a common
Not in
take,
Japan,
but train is a very
but also
good.
not if you grew up with Geotracks.
I feel like a lot of, especially young boys, grew up with these things in their life, and that leads to like maybe not necessarily a passion for them later on, but a fascination for them for sure.
Did trains create autism?
It was big. It was big engine. That's the culprit. We've
A big
unmasked.
engine,
We've
yeah.
unmasked the killer, everyone. No, but I do wish trains were not just trains, but metro systems, to your point, Jacob, or subway systems. I wish they were a lot more heavily implemented or taken more seriously in the United States because it is a really nice form of travel and it would help so much with emissions, with traffic, getting, incompetent people off the road. And we've talked about incompetent people on the road a lot, namely in our pet peeves episode. Go check that one out. That one's a lot of fun. That was like a year ago at this point.
You want to hear my geographical hot take? Europe is extremely inefficient, and we should just flatten all of it and rebuild it.
What?
What?
What a take.
What do you mean we should flatten it?
We need to do some landscaping over there because it's not built efficiently. They got like all them like curvy ass roads and shit's like all scrawny and tiny. It's not built the Texas way. It's not built the American way.
Yeah, the fucking Texas 18
Wow.
lane highway. Yeah. Let's put that fucking
Yeah.
thing down there.
We need to be able to build F-150s and put big old 4 Raptors out there and drive them around.
One would argue that European cities, European towns are a lot more efficient with their land use. And a large reason is because a lot of these roads have been around for hundreds on hundreds on hundreds of years. And if there was a more efficient way to do it, it probably would have happened by now with a lot of these roads. So I know you're mostly kidding, but I think the European like infrastructure in that way is super fascinating, and it's also nice.
When he says mostly, he means entirely, guys.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean entirely.
One thing that the United States has that nobody else really has is this concept of, and I remember watching a video about this a few years ago, but stroads, which is a mix between a street and a road. And most of our major arterials in the United States is exactly that. It's large, busy roads, but they have shops and stuff and parking lots next to them, and that creates a relatively unsafe and driving environment because you have a bunch of driveways where people are going at a slow speed, and they have to get up to speed really quickly to match the traffic going either way. Europe does not really have that problem. They have roads.
Yeah, that's why we have V6s.
Yeah, so that way, just in case we do T-bone someone, we do it cool and fast
Yeah.
and loud.
Gotta do it fast enough to where their car falls, not ours.
Yeah, we'll just drive right through them. It's like it's like driving through a chicken. It's just feathers and the whole thing disintegrates. You have a Christmas roast on the road waiting for you to claim it.
Hey, if he's dead, then he won't deny when I say he pulled out in front of me.
Yeah, that's true. Insurance money through the roof in America as well.
Would a dead guy's insurance pay you out?
I mean, if the death is not your fault, I don't suppose why not. I don't know. I don't know the precedent for that whatsoever. Because like there are definitely cases 100% of like a really bad rear ending where the person at fault is obviously the one who rear ends you, and then they have like a cardiac arrest or something and die, but you don't die. Now, that person's still at fault.
Who's your insurance provider?
Is it AAA? Do you need a battery right now?
I need to get my rear end adjusted.
That's when they bring resurrection to the table finally as a scientific breakthrough. Like, they need to really Frankenstein somebody so he can pay off his insurance deductible. That's the only reason, and then they kill him. So Jacob, you went to Dallas.
No, so I was going to go down to Dallas originally because my dad was running a half marathon.
Oh.
And then my sister decided to go and get pregnant. So then we had a
Whoa.
baby shower.
Whoa! Whoa!
Or not a baby shower, sorry, a gender reveal this past weekend as well.
Okay.
So this past weekend I was down in Dallas for both a gender reveal party as well as my dad running a half marathon. So what ended up happening is I went to work Friday at 10 a.m., got off around 10 p.m. Then I was up by 5 a.m. to go down to Dallas.
How long is that drive?
About 4.5 hours, but it takes about 6.5 hours because we had 2 dogs in the car, so we had to make frequent stops, but also we got some in and out. And that shit slapped because the double-double will always be my favorite.
Wow.
And I think I'm going to get it Flying Dutchman style next time because I really just fuck with the onions. And me and my dad had a discussion about how much I like onions, and it was funny. Classic memories. I always love being around my parents' dogs because they're 2 Bernese Mountain dogs, so they're just absolute cuddle mountains, but they're 100-pound dogs, so they warm you up in the heart. So it was really just a good time riding down there because I was in the back seat with them, so I had a dog head on my lap pretty much the entire ride down there. So I got down to Dallas around noon. Then we ended up getting changed and getting ready after we got to our Airbnb. I can't remember what all we did after, but then we went and picked up pizzas and then went to the venue for the gender reveal party. The way we did it, which kudos to my dad, for a white guy, he actually had a really cultural and really inclusive idea for the gender reveal. We had a salsa dance. So we got like some salsa dancers that were down in Dallas to do a choreographed dance that they would like do for just one of their events or something. And we asked them to end the dance with one of the so the women were all in different colored dresses, but we wanted the end of the dance to result with either two women in pink dresses at the end or two women in blue dresses at the end. So that way we would have our gender reveal. Really fun, safe idea, but also culturally inclusive because my sister is married to a Hispanic family. They loved it, so they didn't get. We did it in a way that was inclusive and it worked out really well, and they took it in a way because it all came from good heart. So I'm just really happy that it all worked out. But kudos to my dad for the idea. But anyways, it ended up being a girl. After the gender reveal party, we went home. Uh, Actually, that's a lie. After the gender reveal party, I went to Billy Bob's and saw Josh Abbott band, who's my favorite country artist because he just happened to be there.
Nice.
So it was kind of a crazy weekend. So then we got drunk in Dallas. I stopped drinking about midnight because, well, my sister was sober, obviously, but everyone else was
Thank God.
drunk around us. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me
yeah.
clarify. My sister was sober around us, but obviously pregnant girl, she can't really defend herself. So I didn't get too wasted. Around midnight I stopped drinking because I started getting a little bit concerned about the situation. Like I just you got the tingle where I'm just like, okay, you need to be able to look out for stuff
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know. I just got defensive in that moment. So I stopped drinking. We ended up all getting home safe. Thank God. Everything's great. Sorry to, or RIP to all the people who lost their lives in Austin this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Be safe out there. Don't go. Be safe in bar situations. It's really easy to get.
Yeah.
There was one
Yeah,
in
it's really easy to get
Cincinnati
carried
too,
away.
right? Like it was actually like a really bad weekend as far as mass shootings are concerned. It's really terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really getting my spidey sense tingling that we weren't safe while we were down there, but I'm just glad that everything ended up being fine.
Hmm.
I tend to be a bit more paranoid whenever I'm out with family members. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean it's an inherently like different vibe. Even if you're super comfortable with your parents or with your family or whatever, it's still different than being out with friends or colleagues or whatever. So I get that.
So that was a really fun time. Then we were up at fucking 5 in the morning the next day. I didn't get home till about 3 a.m. We were up at 5 a.m. the next morning for my dad's half marathon. This guy, he literally sprained his Achilles literally like 6 weeks ago.
Oh
Don't know
jeez.
how the fuck he fit. He finished his half marathon in an hour 48. I am beyond impressed, beyond and proud. This guy is an idiot. I to the fullest extent. Should not do it. Do not advise it. Do not do what my dad did. But I am so proud of him because that took sheer stupidity and guts and bravery. So I'm so proud and happy for my dad.
Hell yeah.
After
Hell
that,
yeah.
we went to a steakhouse called Cattleman's in the Stockyards. We also went to a beef jerky place before that. So that was awesome. It's called the Beef Jerky Experience. You gotta go if you're ever in Fort Worth. It's one of the best fucking visits that you'll ever go to. They do free samples. It's awesome. And then the steakhouse was also phenomenal. Absolutely blew my expectations out of the water. Me and my dad split a tomahawk. I had some lobster tail. The mac and cheese was immaculate. Life was good this weekend. Great trip.
Sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of stuff to do, which is always good. If you're going to a city like that, try to stay busy. So that's great. I won't make a gender reveal joke because I feel
100%.
like those are way overdone. All right, I'll do it. You mean to tell me you didn't blow up a city block to reveal the gender of a child?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, whenever I realized that there were no flames involved, I was like, this is a win. As long as there's no explosive activity, I'm happy. Oh, also, my brother-in-law, Miguel, his family made fresas con crema. Slapped! That was so good. Shout out
Nice.
to his mom. That shit was banging.
Well, congratulations. You're going to be an uncle again. So that's pretty cool. That I wanted to
Congrats to the
say.
sister too, right?
Well, of course, yeah. But Jacob's right here. I had something else I wanted to say. I completely forgot about it though. So I guess we could move on if there's nothing else to add. of course, as is typical with March, we have a March Madness tournament that will be starting soon in college basketball, and it's always the talk of the town for sports fans. So we thought, what better way to celebrate the occasion by not filling out a March Madness bracket on the show, but by making our own brackets for whatever topic we want and doing that for every episode this month. So last week, if you didn't
To
catch
make it more coast to coast.
Exactly. So last week, if you didn't catch it, and let's face it, you probably didn't because this is the best show you've never seen or heard of, go check it out. That is a horror, not just horror, but that is a villains in TV and movies bracket. So we, put a bunch of iconic villains head to head and saw which one was the best overall. Today, we're doing it for, nope, wrong one. Shit. We're doing it for
Nice.
the GOAT horror film. So we're going to answer to today. We're going to determine what the greatest horror film of all time is. Obviously, there's only 64 horror films ever made, so we have the definitive list here. And we're just going to go
Right.
from there. So, any pressing matters or questions before I give us the first matchup today?
Do we have criteria?
I think it's really out of enjoyment mostly. Maybe if you want to weigh a little bit of how iconic the movie is too, but I really want this to be about what we think about the movie mostly.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
I'm ready to move on to the first matchup.
So these are seated randomly. I did not choose the seating. So some teams, some movies are going to have a bad draw at the first round. And some movies are going to be heavy hitters, and they're going to be going home really early. So we'll find out together.
Oh no. Oh fuck. A banger of modern horror. We have Alien Romulus going up against It from 2017, I presume.
Yes.
Fuck. Roofy.
I didn't watch Romulus. Yeah, I gotta go with. Although I do want to watch Romulus, but here I do have to go with.
I feel like I know where Jacob's going in this direction as well.
He's going Romulus.
No way. He's definitely going It.
You think he's going?
Yeah.
I do know he likes that, but he
For-
loves Alien.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how good Alien Romulus is. It does not have Bill Skarsgård in it, playing a dancing clown. That is the deciding factor
No.
for Jacob.
Honestly,
say-
so this is a controversial opinion. It 2017 is a slow burner, and it's less enjoyable for me than It Chapter 2. I like It Chapter 2 more. So I am going Alien Romulus
Wow,
here. It's
holy
the better
shit.
movie. It is the better movie,
Now
in my opinion.
I will say, to my taste, and I think Alien has the atmosphere that I like. I think it appeals to me more. So I think if I were to watch it, I would like it more.
So
It has a lot better atmosphere.
Yeah, no,
And
I
the
can
threat
definitely-
is established way sooner.
I mean, it is an alien movie. I don't know if we can really say that the threat isn't established very early on. It's obviously the xenomorph and it's Wayland Yutani, but I feel like it is established way later. Like, we understand going into it, especially, with what happens to Georgie at the beginning, that there's a clown. But for the characters, like, they don't really understand what's itching at them for quite a while.
And there's no consequences from any of the flashbacks. You would think that he would have killed at least one or snacked on one of them.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I like It 2017. I really do. I think a lot of the performances from the kids are really strong, and of course Bill's great. I am going Alien Romulus though as well, and Jacob, I mean, already, but the It Chapter 2 over It is a very hot take. That is an unpopular opinion for sure.
I just don't
Oh.
care. It's my personal favorite.
That's fair, yeah. This is
Yeah.
a fucking crazy matchup here in round one.
This is a really easy one for me. Controversial take. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has way better vibes. It's such a better horror movie, and it did more for the genre, so give me TCSM.
Okay. This is a crazy one. Like I said at the top of this, like some of these movies are gonna have really bad draws, at the beginning of the bracket, and so they're going to be eliminated way before they should. And I think this is the case with either movie here.
Anthony's going to be the deciding vote because we know what Rufy is going for.
Do we? Vitor, give us your vote.
No, I'm going Conjuring.
Fuck, dude. I can't believe I can't believe the fucking burden's on me. Oh my god.
Conjuring has that atmosphere that just messes with me, man. It's my type of horror, man. It really is.
It really is criminal leaving either of these movies in the first round. I feel so bad. But if I go purely by my ratings, I have Conjuring rated higher. So I'm going to go Conjuring. It hurts. It hurts.
Wow, we left.
It hurts.
We left. We just removed a lot of people's horror go.
Yes.
In the first round.
Yes. It hurts.
A lot of people.
These two.
A lot of people's horror go just got removed.
That's my
These two.
DVD main, Bubba.
I know. But that's why this show is great.
Wow.
Because we're
CJ,
very.
be like me, main one of the original characters.
This much heartbreak since the undefeated Shockers lost to Kentucky in the round of 64.
Look, it does. I am not enjoying doing that either, by any means. These two movies, like 100% belong in the top 8 of all time. But this is how the bracket fell. You know, man.
The bracket
brutal,
doesn't forgive. It does not
brutal
forgive.
First round. Oh boy.
Oh, this is the. Oh no, you're gonna fuck me on this, aren't you?
So
well,
the next matchup is Sinners versus The Sixth Sense. A modern classic versus an early M. Night Shyamalan smash hit.
I gotta go.
I never watched Sinners. And I like The Sixth Sense a lot.
Rufy's going 6 cents, and now it's going to be Anthony deciding it again.
I wonder how much I'm going to be the deciding vote in this bracket today.
A lot. I feel like you're the middle vote for a lot of these.
Again, I think this is a really bad draw for Sixth Sense because against a lot of these movies, I would take it. But Sinners was just that movie this year. My number 2 of 2025. And technically higher rated than The Sixth Sense as well.
It's March, bro. You can't keep saying this year.
Oh, fuck. You're right. God damn it. It's because award season hasn't ended yet. That's why I'm still stuck on it.
You're right.
We don't know the Oscar winners yet, but you're right. Yes, 2025 last year. Again, really tough bracket so far.
Okay, I know Smile 2 is fond memories for you. The Chuck will fuck you if you fuck me on this. Child's Play 2 is moving on. You can't do me like this.
I didn't watch either, so y'all fix this up.
All right. Well, I'm not. Oh fuck! I'm not screen recording. Let me start that now. I am not a Child's Play fan.
Nice.
If you've been around. Luckily I noticed now and not fucking round of 16.
True. That could have been bad. We could have had no contender scene on the show.
Yeah. So, if you've been around for a while, you probably haven't. Jacob is the Child's Play guy. I'm not a Child's Play guy. So I am going to pick Smile 2 for my vote. Now, do we want to just go to a coin flip?
Yeah, I think a coin flip has more integrity than making Rufy pick one.
No, I that's 100%. Fair too. I agree. So we'll just, for every coin flip that we have to go through, we'll just do the top movie as heads and the bottom movie as tails, if that works.
That works.
All right. So
tails
heads
never fails.
So heads is Smile 2, tails is Child's Play 2. And do we want to do the first? Because it's going to automatically flip when I click this. Is that our result, or are we going to flip again?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
Tails.
Fuck!
Yes.
I wonder. We should keep a tally on how many times heads and tails wins as well, because that'll be a fun way of going about this.
I know tails won last time as well.
Did it? That's funny.
Yeah, so it's 2-0.
All right.
Go. Next up.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space versus The Descent.
Rufy, I can't. I'm alone here.
So my vote is for The Descent. I imagine that's Vitor's vote as well. Jacob, of course, loves Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I could not put it on here for you. What I was surprised by, though, looking at your letterboxd rating for The Descent, it was only a 2.5 star. So you want to elaborate on that a little bit? All right.
I do not remember giving it a 2.5 star. That is
All
seems
right.
low.
Okay.
In all honestly, I would think that it would be a 3.5 star
Okay. So maybe it was
if
an
I
error.
was to guess what my rating. Yeah, that must have been an insane mistake on my past or on my behalf.
In my past.
In my past,
In
on my behalf.
What a horrendous thing that he did.
It is, dude. I can't believe I've forsaken the Descent that much.
Huh.
Listen, haters might call this a fraud watch win for The Descent here, but the Descent is really fucking good. Really good. Don't go spelunking. That sounds like an absolutely disastrous, atrocious hobby to do.
No, The Descent is a genuinely terrifying movie.
Yes.
If we're talking about like actual fear factor, it's up there with like
Top 4
itself.
on this list. It's gotta be, yeah. All right, next up.
It's up there with like the Descent 2.
There's a second one? I didn't even know that.
I think.
I mean, I of course there is. There's a bad sequel to every original horror nowadays. There are some good ones,
Yeah.
How
like
many
Smile
are
2.
there?
Smile 2 is great.
Okay, no, there's only 2 of them.
The second one probably not even close to a commercial success, so there's no reason to even justify a third or fourth or fifth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly why. The First Omen and Insidious 2. I am not a fan of Insidious, so my vote is immediately going to First Omen here.
Have you seen The First Omen?
I actually.
No, I just don't like Insidious.
Okay. Vitor. Look, I like the first 3 Insidious films actually. I think they're all pretty good and good at different things.
I think Insidious is good enough, man. For this here.
Okay.
It's very fan
So your pick is Insidious 2?
I'm going to Insidious.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
between the two here, I have every time that I talk about The First Omen, it is an absolutely glowing review. I think it's generally one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. One of the most visceral and brutal and violent movies I've ever seen. It is really grotesque, and really affects me afterwards. So I got to go The First Omen.
Fog.
Ooh, another tough one here. The Others versus I Saw the TV Glow. Up next.
The Others should win this bracket, realistically.
Go eat rocks, Roofy. It's I Saw the TV Glow. If we're talking about actual cinematography and filmmaking, it's not even close.
You ever watch The Others? Doesn't sound like you did. It doesn't sound like you did.
Roofy, have you
It's not
ever
even close.
seen I
It's
Saw
not
the
even
TV
close.
Roofy, have you ever seen I Saw the TV Glow awkwardly on a couch while on a first date with a woman that you've never met before?
Okay, I've heard enough.
Two very different films. You honestly, I don't know if you could get more different between two movies on this list, which is pretty fascinating.
Within the genre, yeah, it's hard. I mean, maybe just put Killer Clowns from Outer Space instead. Or something.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Vitor, I'm so sorry. I put The Others on for you because you love it so much, but if we're going based on preference here, it's I Saw the TV Glow for me.
Now I know how the Texas Chainsaw Massacre people feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now I know. Nah.
But I am
And
like,
I hate to do it to Cloverfield, but Cloverfield doesn't stand a fucking chance against the thing. If you guys put Cloverfield on, I will outrage here.
Look,
I'll stay quiet. I'll
Cloverfield
stay
is actually a
quiet.
really, really solid found footage mockumentary style film, and I really enjoy it for that. And the
I love the
creature
style.
design is fantastic and everything. Just the yeah, the
It's
how
good.
frantic it all is. It's very good. The thing, I mean, but pretty much everything that you can say that's a good quality of Cloverfield outside of the filming style, you can also apply to The Thing, and The Thing is a total classic. It's a total whodunit. There's a whole fucking video game genre based on The Thing, essentially. All this social deduction and other mysteries and Among Us and stuff like that. So,
Exactly.
got to go The Thing. But shout out
It's so
Cloverfield.
good. Rufy, were you voting
Ooh.
Cloverfield?
I was torn on that one, so I just accepted.
Fair enough.
Halloween 2, the most overrated edition of Halloween. Sinister is in here twice now.
What?
Oh wait, no, sorry, not Sinister. Sorry, Sinners was her
Oh,
earlier. My
okay.
bad. My bad.
Almost gave me a heart attack.
My
Holy
bad. Yeah,
fried!
Halloween 2 versus The Watcher. I haven't seen The Watcher. Halloween 2 is very overrated, but I haven't seen The Watcher, so I will go Halloween 2 here.
It is just Watcher, by the way, in the title. It's the Micah Monroe film Watcher from 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really,
I'll
really
go.
good.
I'm going Halloween off of nostalgia here. Like, it's a fucking shit argument, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I will say, as overrated as Halloween 2 is, the scene of the fucking woman getting her face boiled in, epic. That was epic. I fucking love that kill.
fair enough.
Good
Yeah,
job.
I think there are some good kills in almost all of the Halloween movies that I've seen. Like, there's at least one or two like super memorable. Like, oh yeah, that was cool. Not that the quality of each film is the same as the quality of those kills, but you get my point.
One of my favorite kills is the fat fuck in Halloween 2018 getting his chin hung off of the fucking spike wall, or the spike fence in that neighborhood.
You see, I still haven't seen the new trilogy. I don't know if I care to.
You just gotta watch 2018. You're not gonna enjoy any of the other two.
Maybe so. I feel like we've talked about this a few times in the past.
2018, it has really good storytelling and it gets you invested. And then Halloween Kills is extremely entertaining in the sense of it has no fucking story, but all the graphic horror and kills are extremely epic and Michael Bay-esque. And then Halloween Ends makes you want to gouge your eyes out.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jacob is a known detractor of Halloween Ends.
And Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah.
It is the two movies that I requested off 4 months in advance for, and both times I wanted to walk out of the theater.
That is a real shame. I'm laughing, but I feel bad. Because that's fucking. There's nothing worse than when some of your favorite franchises are completely destroyed and ruined by a movie. Like, think about Star Wars with the
Especially
sequels.
because the movie before it was enjoyable on both occasions for me. Both occasions it was a bad movie that was just epic and Michael Bay-esque, but I enjoyed them.
Yeah. Shout out Watcher though before we move on. Really great movie. Shout out Micah Monroe, modern day Scream Queen.
She's the GOAT. For
Next
real.
one, Sinister versus Talk to Me.
Talk to Me. Very interesting because there's paranormal aspects to both of these. But
They both involve
I just-
objects too. So Sinister is all about
Yes.
Super 8 film reels, and then Talk to Me is all about the embalmed hand.
So my only thing here is I think Sinister is, well, obviously Sinister is a scarier film, but I'm going to vote for Sinister because it benefits from having the older texture in its film structure. It has that like 2000s to 2010s feel to it where it doesn't feel super modern and glossy, where it feels like almost too high of definition. Where Talk to Me is still like it, even though it's not like a high production film, it's still shot with very high quality cameras, and so it still has that like polish, and like you can tell it's like a newer film and has that quality to it. So I think the Sinister benefits from having the older feel to it. It makes it have that more like classic horror
I
vibe,
think
in my opinion.
the difference you're referring to is probably the shooting method. If I had to guess, Sinister shot on film and Talk to Me shot on digital, and digital does not have the film grain that comes with it. It's it's sanitized and polished, and a lot of people who do shoot digitally try to add the film grain afterwards, and a lot of times it just doesn't quite feel the same. So a lot of digital filmmakers just stick with the digital look because it's hard to replicate. Really tough matchup, and I think Talk to Me is very scary too. Both of these movies are pretty mean, like like they're unforgiving
both-
to their main characters, and they're pretty brutal and really tough material. It's tough, hard stuff to watch. I mean, Sinister opens with that family. What is the film real called? Like hanging out with the family. It
and
opens
it's
with
just the
that.
fucking four people being hung.
Yeah, it does also feature one of the scariest scares ever in the lawnmower.
The
Yeah,
lawnmower.
that was just unbelievable stuff. Vitor, do you have a vote here?
Okay, Sinister.
Okay. Then I'll throw my vote to Talk to Me just to give
Sinister
it a
is
point.
a movie that haunted me when I was little in Brazil. I actually watched it with my grandma, and low key traumatized me.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, I bet that made you
was a
not
little
want to
sh-
associate with other children.
God. Wow.
Golly, dude.
Okay. Moving
I
on.
mean, no offense, dude. Seeing that movie would make me be like, okay, if I see kids in the middle of the night, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that and weapons now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up,
Next up, we have Saw versus A Nightmare on Elm
two
Street.
more
What the fuck?
classics.
I don't know why you're tripping, bro. This is just Saw, man. I don't know why you're tripping.
Because Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, it's gonna get fucked. That's what it is.
Look, Jacob, I'll make it easier. A Nightmare on Elm Street is damn good, but I think Saw is just a little bit better. Just a little bit.
I'll vote for Nightmare on Elm Street so that way he gets a vote.
This fucking guy.
Very classy, very
That
classy.
hurts me. It's a better horror movie, Broofy. Saw's a fucking mystery film until Saw 2.
But it's
Yeah,
so
but
grungy.
We're not
and
analyzing which one is more horror.
it's so icky
We're
and
saying which horror movie
grungy,
is the
and
best.
I mean mostly single location too, which is always really cool to see how they utilize. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Saw's great.
Saw 2 is
I love
also
Saw.
listed here
I
at
just-
some point. So you can also
Okay,
vote there,
yeah.
then.
American Psycho versus Insidious. You guys know exactly where I'm going here. This isn't even a close debate, in my opinion. I think it's Psycho, and it's not even fucking close.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I don't
Actually,
even have to talk. I like American Psycho a lot. I like both of these movies a lot. I think what frustrates me a little bit about American Psycho is that a lot of the commentary has just kind of been reduced to the alpha male memes. And so I don't really like the way that it's perceived today. And I don't know how the one that they are talking about, they're talking about remaking it with Austin Butler as the lead. I don't know how that would work either with the modern context of all the alpha male memes and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think I look back on the movie, though enjoying it greatly. I look back on the movie with kind of a sour taste for those reasons.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh, these are some tough matchups right here for the next couple. Evil Dead versus
Oh!
Misery up next.
I mean, I'm voting Evil Dead here, but the next one is fucking me.
Vitor, do you have a vote?
I'm going Evil Dead as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just not
Fuck.
talking now. What's going on,
God
buddy?
damn it. Well, I'm throwing a vote to Misery for just to get it on the board. And then
Why is Doctor Sleep
I cannot
losing
vote
in the
here.
first round?
this is a really bit,
Why is
really,
Doctor?
really tough draw. Well, Jacob, vote for Dr. Sleep. We'll
It's
send it to a
Alien.
coin flip.
It can't. It's Alien.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your, I don't know, honesty. It's not really, it is honesty, but, what's integrity? There we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
I mean, I just
Nice.
have to accept it.
Yeah. That is a really bad draw for Dr. Sleep. Another film that like quietly would, if it was matched up with almost any other movie, could probably sneak into the top 16. But here it is, going home in the round of 64. This is like 9 versus 8. I mean, Alien's not an 8 seed movie, but this is like a 9 versus 8, and you really like them both and want them both to make it, but one of them's got to go.
Yeah. Is this 2020 Invisible Man?
This is 2020 Invisible Man versus Child's Play, and that's really,
And then is this
really bad draw
is
for
this the
you
Child's
specifically.
Play that has the fucking robot Child's Play?
No, this is the original.
Okay.
I'm voting for
Yeah,
Invisible
it's Child's
Man.
Play, and it's not even close.
Again,
It's Child's Play.
not a fan of Child's Play really at all. Invisible Man
Run the coin.
was pretty good.
Run the coin.
All right. Coin flip time.
You're not voting, Broovy?
I have not watched either of these. Invisible Man is a movie that I do have to watch, but I have not watched it.
No,
yet.
that's fair.
Okay. So heads is Invisible Man, tails is Child's Play. Jacob, you don't really lose here
It's Tails.
necessarily. I know you prefer Child's Play, but you love Invisible
No,
Man
I don't
too.
lose here. I say it's not even close. It's like 55-45.
Heads!
Tails
Yes!
never fails.
Yeah, let's fucking go! I want a coin flip.
It's okay. The second best Child's Play movie is still alive.
That's true. It did move on. All right, next up, we have Saw 10 versus Barbarian.
Saw 10, and it's not particularly close.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck. 3 Saw movies moving on, potentially. We'll see what Saw 2 is matched up with. I'll throw my vote to Barbarian.
This is why I wanted Nightmare on Elm Street to move on, you fuckers.
But it's okay. Look at this. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors versus I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is an easy one, folks.
Dude, if only it was I will always know what you did last summer. Then we'd have a real discussion here. But unfortunately, the Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors is just better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Super creative way to expand the story about utilizing the dreams and utilizing that unlimited potential to fight him. So good, so powerful. Yeah, really like that stuff. Oh,
Rufy hasn't seen either of these movies, so we're putting it on a fucking
God
coin
damn
flip.
it. You're actually going to vote Leprechaun over Longlegs?
We're coin flipping this one,
Fuck
baby.
me, dude. Okay. Heads is Longlegs, tails is Leprechaun. Come on.
Tails never fails, baby.
Yes! Thank God! Yes! I don't know if I could live with myself if Leprechaun was still around in the second round.
Oh my.
Okay. Ooh.
Weapons versus It Follows. Okay, Broofy hasn't seen either of these movies. I'm voting It Follows. I'm assuming you're going to vote Weapons, so we're going to a coin flip
Fuck
again.
me, dude. Oh my God. Vitor, you haven't seen either of these?
I want to.
Oh
but I
man,
haven't.
you were so interested in Weapons too when it came out.
I was. Yeah, I'm a fucking moron. You can call me a moron.
I love It Follows and the sense of dread that you have throughout the movie. It's like the meme of you're immortal and so is a snail, but if the snail touches you, you die. You know, that kind of thing. That impending doom.
Yeah, but the tension is just constant.
Yeah, it is. And there are some really great scares in the film. Obviously when her hair gets flipped up on the beach and it's right there grabbing her hair, like that's fucking scary. But the one in the upstairs bedroom hallway and it just looms in from the shadows. That's really like I got chills just describing it. Like it's really scary.
Right.
I do like weapons just a little bit more, so we are going to a coin flip.
Tails always fucking fails, but it's not failing this time.
I'm not mad if It Follows wins, just for the record. I just rather weapons moved on. So heads is weapons, tails is It
I'm not
Follows.
mad if Weapons wins. I know it's a good movie.
All right.
Come on, Tails.
It was due. It was due,
Yay.
right? After a couple heads in a row. So It Follows moves on. What is that? 3-3 now? If we count the tails from last
3-2.
week.
3 tails, 2
Okay.
heads.
All right, next up, Fresh,
Fresh
versus Scream 2.
Scream 2.
I'm picking Scream 2. Just address the elephant in the room here. I think it's a great sequel. It's a great use of the sequel tropes in the film. I like the pairing of the two Ghostface killers. It's like a very unlikely odd couple kind of scenario, but it ends up working for me. Really nice expansion on story, like I said. I like that we're like in college now, so we're not doing the same kind of stuff over and over. Fun movie.
You know, it makes sense. Scream 2's a classic. But the other movie has a cannibal who dances and sings with a spatula in his hand while bagging up human remains.
So Jacob, of
And
course,
then whatever one of his victims is escaping, he then recaptures the victim, and as soon as she's waking up from her sedation, he's in her face saying, "I'm gonna take your ass," and then he proceeds to cut off her ass.
that is true. It did happen. That does happen. So Jacob
That is what happens in the other movie.
Jacob is voting for Fresh. I'm voting for Scream 2. Vitor, are you casting a vote?
I can't. I wish I could.
You haven't seen either of these?
I have not.
What
I
the
only
fuck?
watched Scream 1.
God damn it.
Come on, Team Heads.
Okay. Heads Fresh, Tails Scream 2. Let's go Tails. I'm finally rooting for a Tails movie. Can you believe it?
Come on, Heads.
Yes! Oh, yes!
No,
Yes!
this is
Oh.
bullshit.
All right, Scream 2 moves on.
Jacob, you're low-key getting shit on.
I know.
No,
I keep
this
losing.
one, this is like the 5th seed going against the 12th seed, in the first round, and
Uh-huh.
and it's
It
surprisingly
really is a
close.
5 versus
It is
12.
surprisingly close. You're like, what the fuck? Why is Fresh 3 points away? But Scream 2 pulls it out.
Exactly. Hereditary versus Saw 2. I have to vote Saw 2, but I think Anthony is going Hereditary,
Absolutely.
and I think Brophy probably is too.
Yeah.
All right, very very simple and easy. Not an indictment on Saw 2, just a really bad draw.
No, I like Saw too, but Hereditary is a little different.
Jacob, have you seen Hereditary yet?
I have not yet, no.
Really?
A horror movie I seen that Jacob didn't, and it's low-key a
The
classic,
others,
It's literally
forget
like
about
one of
that.
the best of all time.
I
Yeah.
think because it really does like revitalize the elevated horror genre, which kind of was a thing with like the Babadook, but the Babadook is not good, in my opinion.
It doesn't compare. It doesn't
But
compare.
yeah, Hereditary kind of
It's
like
3 stars.
makes it mainstream. Like it elevates elevated horror, I guess is the way to describe it. Next up, Gremlins versus The Exorcist 3.
It's gotta be
Exorcist
Gremlins
just-
for me.
Yeah, I'm going Gremlins because Exorcist is just straight up disgusting, bro. I just
It's the third
least I-
one. The third one.
nah.
Brad Dourif is in it, Jacob. That doesn't change your mind at all.
No, because I haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, I'm voting for Exorcist 3 just to give it a vote. I do prefer it as well.
It doesn't matter. Hereditary is gonna win next round
Yeah,
anyways.
that's a fair point. But all right, next up. Ooh, some
No.
gut punches up here.
No.
We've got Speak No Evil
No.
versus Black Swan up next.
You cheeky cunts are gonna lose in the first round. No.
We've all seen Black Swan, right? I think this is one of the few that we've all seen.
You guys are gonna vote it out.
I'm going Black Swan.
Jacob, you've seen Black Swan, right?
No.
Oh my God! Some of your blind spots in horror are really surprising.
They're really bad blind spots.
So Jacob's voting.
A Natalie Portman 5-star horror movie, and I still haven't seen it.
It's really surprising, yeah. Speak No Evil is getting Jacob's vote, but Black Swan is getting Vitor and myself. So Black Swan will move on. Speak No Evil, entertaining movie. I was not expecting it to be good, and it was actually pretty good. I still have not seen the Danish original film that it's based off of, or that's literally like taken from. But apparently that one has a lot darker of an ending, which is interesting. So I'm curious. I want to check it out at some point, but I have not yet. Next up, A Quiet Place versus It Chapter 2.
You guys know where
One
I'm
based
going
off
here.
a book that Jacob's definitely voting for. Another one that's like a modern deconstruction of like a creature feature that
Another one that's like the most cliche and obvious horror movie of all time that just like took what already came out a couple years earlier and just made it slightly better. Well, not slightly better. It made it a lot better than Bird Box, but it took the same concept.
Bird Box
basically,
came
just
after A
switched the
Quiet
sentence.
Place. Bird
That is
Box
true, I am
copied A
wrong.
Quiet Place. Yeah, I think Bird Box was 2020, which was the same year that A Quiet Place Part 2 came out. But A Quiet Place Part 1 was 2017 or 18 release.
With that being said, I'm going to Quiet Place.
I am too, unfortunately, Jacob. I'm sorry. I don't like It Chapter 2.
Bird Box was released in 2018. What are you talking about?
Was it really? I thought it was 2020. So they were both 2018 movies then?
Yeah. So they both would have been in production at the same time.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we've seen movies before that have utilized like hindering or having to remove one's senses, and so of course in this, speech is technically not a sense, by the way. It's taste that's the mouth-oriented one. But in A Quiet Place, you have to remove speech. It's all about sound and sound design in the film, which is really fascinating and really intriguing. Versus Bird Box, the reason why Bird Box doesn't work is because none of the characters can look at the monster. And so for a lot of the movie, you as the viewer also have a blindfold on, and it's really stupid.
What?
Yeah, because like getting character POV, it's dumb.
yeah.
It doesn't work. It falls flat. I don't like Bird Box. All right.
I wish we could
Nobody
see the
does.
monster.
Signs versus Jaws.
Ooh.
I
gotta
haven't
be
seen
Jaws.
Signs,
It's gotta be Jaws.
so I'm
The
voting
Science
Jaws.
is good.
Signs is so
man.
good. Signs might be my
No, I'm going
favorite
Science.
M. Night.
I'm switching. I'm going Science. I'm going Science.
But Jaws is like the classic.
Dude,
For so many
I'm
things.
not a
It's the
It's the
nostalgic.
classic summer
only
blockbuster.
nostalgic.
Hey,
for
Rufy, you're
shit.
voting Signs, but then you hear da
Have you seen the birthday party video footage? Have you seen the birthday party on TV? That is
I have.
scary as fuck. And
Jaws is just it's not my type.
this is a really bad draw for one of these movies. So Jacob,
It's just way more superficial.
Jacob's voting
Just way more
Jaws.
superficial.
Vitor's voting Signs. I'm the deciding vote again. God damn it!
You could also go to a coin flip if you want.
No, I'm gonna vote.
He said, "Fuck that, I'm picking.
Yeah.
Man,
I want the
I
power."
really wanted to pick the underdog here, but I don't think I can in good conscience pick against Jaws in most matchups.
Thank
I'm sorry.
you.
I'm so sorry, Signs. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I think you're an incredible film, but so is Jaws.
Get Out versus the Black Phone.
Two
You
more
know
modern
what?
horror.
Black Phone, we appreciate you showing up. You have a good ride home, though.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it because I really love Get Out, but I do agree with that sentiment. I prefer Black Phone too. A lot of people don't. I don't understand why. I mean, the original Black Phone is a good movie. Not a great movie, in my opinion.
It's a 7.5/8 out of 10.
I think I gave it 3 stars on rewatch. It's right there. It's right on the fence of like 3.5 stars for me. Okay. Next up, The Shining versus The Exorcist, 2 classic horror films going up against each other in round 1. 2 of them that arguably for a lot of people would be in their top 10 of all time. But we have to eliminate one in the round of 64.
You know, this is like 2, like you said, 5-star movies, but it has to be The Shining.
Has to be Shining.
I agree. So clean sweep for The Shining, which is a bit of a shock, but also understandable because it's The Shining. I think
This next one is hard.
I think The Exorcist is actually quite overrated. I liked it. I did not love it when I watched it finally for the first time in October last year.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Halloween versus Psycho up next. 2 more classics and 2 technically slashers as well, if you think about it. Where are we going here?
I'm going Halloween.
Yeah, I have to go Halloween here.
Probably the best soundtrack in horror. I don't care about Jaws. Or even Saw, for that fact. Halloween probably has the best OST.
But
in
have you
horror.
listened to the Sinners
And
soundtrack?
I don't really care. I don't really care that it doesn't make sense that he knows how to drive. I don't really care that it doesn't make sense that the guy hangs from the knife from the wall. It has aura,
It has
motherfucker.
so much horror. So
Yeah, it does have.
I don't care if he's breathing into the mic and that's his acting. Don't care.
It does have hype moments and aura. I will throw a vote to to Psycho so it can have one because I think it deserves to move on as well. But tough draw.
Yeah, indeed.
Ooh, these are some interesting matchups here. We have Bring Her Back versus Final Destination.
Sorry, just let me pause real quick. I don't have a vote for that one. I'm gonna go grab a snack. Okay. My next vote for the next one is Silence of the Lambs. So I will
Okay.
be
Right back.
Okay. So Jacob,
Super quick.
Bring Her Back. You absolutely loved it from last year. But where are you going?
Yeah, it's not even close for me. If we're talking like actual quality of film, it's Bring Her Back 100%, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm going to vote for Final Destination. The ending to Bring Her Back really messed it up for me because I was really vibing with it before that. Still enjoy it. Still a good movie, but coin flip. Bring Her Back is heads. Final Destination is tails. I mean, we're due for a heads, right? It's 2 tails in a row now. Bang! Yes! Oh, man. We're on a good streak here, baby. Let's go. Final Destination moves on. Did we let Talk to Me move on?
I'm such a loser.
No, we didn't. We had Sinister move on. So, unfortunate the Filippo brothers are blanked so far. All right, next up, Vitor said he's voting.
You fucked him
He
over.
voted Silence of the Lambs, but the opponent is 28 days later. So, shout out.
It's Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, as unfortunate as it is to see 28 days later go home so early, it is definitely Silence of the Lambs. 28 days later revitalized the zombie genre.
Just in
At
time.
the time. But I mean, Silence of the Lambs, classic, the definitive like procedural thriller horror film. One of the definitive villains. Wasn't he top 2 for us last week, or top 4 at the very least, in Hannibal Lecter? Excellent stuff.
What did you say about Lecter? Sorry.
He was either top 2 or top 4 in our villains bracket last week.
Oh yeah, he would be very high for me. If I made my own list as
All
well.
right. Final 2 matchups of the round of 64. We've got Scream 2 versus The Conjuring 2.
No, we have
Or,
Scream
sorry,
1
yes.
versus The Conjuring 2.
Yes, that's correct. Scream.
And it's going to be Scream,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because The Conjuring
Yeah.
2 is set in Britain.
Scream, maybe one of my, if not my favorite horror movie of all time. It's really tough between like the top 5 or so, but it's definitely in there. The Conjuring 2, really enjoy. And honestly, it's a little bit scarier maybe than the first Conjuring. But as far as quality is concerned, the original Conjuring I prefer. And I believe that's moving on, if I recall as well. Yeah, because it beat Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a controversial upset.
You know, this next one is a battle of 4.5-star versus 5-star movies, and it just has to be Nosferatu for me. And I know that's probably not going to be your vote, Anthony, but fortunately for me, I have Barufi here to vote for Nosferatu.
Well, it's actually a clean sweep. Hate to see Bone Temple leave so early, but it's also a 4.5 to a 5-star battle for me too between these two movies. So
Oh
we're in
my
the same
god, dude,
boat.
we're twinsies. Stop.
Yep.
Nosferatu's better than Scream, though.
No,
I don't care about no woke shit. It's Nosferatu.
absolutely not. Okay, moving on. This is the round of 32 now. Second round. It should go.
Best cinematography in horror. I will still start screaming. Well, okay,
We should be able to go
I
faster.
don't think
now
Anthony was saying absolutely not in the
because
right conscience.
because we've described the movies
Already
already,
talked about the
so
movies, yep.
we can kind of run through these now. Alien Romulus versus The Conjuring. I think this is Alien Romulus' time.
Alien Romulus.
Conjuring.
Yep.
Fuck The Conjuring. Overrated franchise.
It's a franchise, absolutely. The franchise is not very good. There's only like 2 or 3 good movies in it, but The Conjuring is tremendous. Sinners versus Child's Play 2.
Sinners.
All right, easy enough. I thought you might have gone Child's Play 2 there.
Fuck no.
All I'm glad we agree. The Descent,
The
versus
Descent.
The First Omen. So, Vitor, I assume you're voting The Descent as well. All right, I'll vote for The First Omen. I'm not mad that The Descent is moving on. That's actually maybe the best. We'll see how the rest of them pan out. But that might be the scariest overall
That's the scariest
matchup.
movie left.
Yeah, the scariest matchup of movies between The Descent and The First Omen, at least for me. Next up,
Yeah.
I Saw the TV Globe versus The Thing.
The Thing.
Yeah. I love I Saw the TV Globe, but The Thing, slight edge for me. It's number 1 or 2 all time for me.
I like edging The Thing, personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue that trend from last week. I'm gonna edge this thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. And on Halloween 2, I personally, I think I'm going to edge Sinister.
Fair enough, yeah. My vote's for Sinister
I'm
as well.
edging Halloween. I'm edging Michael Myers here.
You could edge Michael Myers on Halloween 1 because Sinister's moving on.
Yeah, Sinister's gonna move on. Definitely prefer that to Halloween 2. Again, one of the scariest of all time. Next up, Saw versus American Psycho.
Saw.
Yeah, it's Saw.
I don't know why it took you so long, man.
Because Patrick Bateman
Objectively
has
the
aura.
best. Nah, objectively the better film, man. Come on.
I don't know if we can say that.
Yeah, you can. It's one of the best plot twists of all time of any genre.
Film nerds would disagree. Evil Dead versus Alien, this is like Coughing Baby at this point. Evil Dead gets the move on for fucking classic sakes, but no, it's Alien at this point.
I don't know about Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, because Evil Dead is very good, but Alien is better. Invisible Man versus Saw
It's
10.
like putting Justin Verlander next to Zach Greinke and saying that Zach Greinke isn't going to be a coughing baby against him.
I mean, they're both career great pitchers. I don't know.
Invisible Man versus Saw X. And this is what we would put Saw X on the map because Saw X is that fucking movie, Widowy.
I'm voting for Invisible Man, but I imagine Saw 10's moving on with Vitor's vote.
Yes, it is.
Next up, A Nightmare
Saw
on
X getting put on the map
Elm
for Will
Street.
Princess.
Here I
Three
cannot vote.
Warriors
Here I cannot
versus
vote.
Longlegs. Jacob, any?
Give me wrong rags.
Okay. Let's tone down on the racist impressions. Longlegs is gonna win for me too. Slight edge. Just a slight edge.
Edge?
Yeah.
You're edging the legs?
Dude, I
Those are
love to
long
edge the rags.
You almost made me spit. Fucking idiot, bro. Fucking idiot. I almost spit on my brand new Lord of the Rings keyboard over some fucking Edge joke. God.
Next up.
Hey, Broofy. Just gonna say, the edging, it follows.
Ah, it follows, yeah. And I scream.
Too loud!
When I
screamed too loud!
yeah.
What follows the edging?
My vote is going to my vote's going to It Follows because I know you guys are going Scream too.
I think I have
Well,
to.
Vitor can't vote. He hasn't seen either of them.
I would. I meant, yeah. I wouldn't.
I'm
vote here.
going It Follows as well.
I didn't vote previously on those, and I'm not voting
Oh,
here. So.
Paul!
Scream 2 is more rewatchable for me, but doesn't always mean that it's necessarily better. Both at the same rating.
Wait, what did you move Scream 2 on last round for?
Fresh.
You cringe motherfucker.
I remember now, of course.
It's better than Fresh.
This is Coughing Baby.
This is
Coughing Baby. Yeah.
Hereditary's
This is
moving on
Coughing
over
Baby versus
Gremlins.
Voldemort.
This is an interesting one. Black Swan versus A Quiet Place.
Black Swan.
I'm going A Quiet Place, dude.
Okay.
The atmosphere in A Quiet Place is like really, really
Okay,
big
if
point
he's
for
saying
me.
that, then I can go Quiet Place because I've only seen A Quiet Place, so that takes
Yeah,
the vote
so-
out of Anthony's hands.
Well, you stupid bastard. I was going to say that your vote doesn't count for Black Swan, but then you went and switched up on me. You asshole. Okay. That's a 5-star movie for me that's no longer in the running.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Yeah, what happened to the others before? That's my revenge.
Fair enough. Jaws versus Get Out.
Get Out.
Get Out.
Definitely the better film. Like, let's stop
this
with
is
this.
a 4.5-star movie versus a fucking 3-star classic.
Oh my God! You
That's
don't have
actually-
Jaws at a 3-star.
Nah, he actually cooked.
You're
He actually
insane,
cooked.
dude.
He actually
You're
cooked.
insane.
Nah, he actually cooked. This might be Jacob's best take of all time. He
He's baiting
cooked.
me. He's baiting both of us. He's baiting you into agreeing. He's
Nah,
baiting me into
nah,
getting
that
angry.
could. No, he cooked.
Anthony, you gotta admit, every movie after Jaws 1 is significant trash.
In the franchise?
Yes.
Well, that's not an indictment on the original. What are we doing here? That's ridiculous. What a horrible argument. Should we not let The Descent move on because The Descent 2 is bad?
He's drinking his root beer, and I'm drinking my sparkling water, and you're molding. All right, Get Out's objectively the better film.
I'm
just got
voting for Get Out
on,
too.
Anthony.
Don't get me twisted. But he said Jaws is a 3-star movie. That's insane.
Nah, he's right
Oh
about
my
that.
God. All right.
He's right about
The
that.
Shining.
I'm gonna bait the
The
sharks.
Shining versus Halloween.
I'm
Why
gonna-
are you?
I'm gonna
Why are
edge the
you? Why are you
sharks.
flashing us? What are you doing? What are you doing? God, get it together, man.
Oh, dude, this one is the hardest vote so far.
I said it. I was baiting the sharks, dude.
Oh my God. The Shining versus Halloween. I think.
This is the hardest vote for
I
me.
just showed you The Shining, motherfucker. The Shining's moving on.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Shining because it's objectively better, I think. But Halloween
Ugh.
is special for me.
Final Destination.
If Silence of the
versus
Lambs
Silence of the
loses,
Lambs.
I'm leaving the call.
Well,
I'm telling you guys.
it doesn't even
right
matter what
now,
I say,
Straight up.
because you both are voting for Silence of the Lambs, but I'm voting for Silence of the Lambs too.
Okay.
Yeah, we all are voting silence.
And then
of the
final
Lambs.
matchup. Final
Nosferatu.
matchup. Final
Nosferatu.
matchup final
Nosferatu.
matchup
Nosferatu.
of round 32 is Scream
It's
versus
Nosferatu.
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 Scream.
The cinematography in Nosferatu might be the best
The
of all
commentary,
time. Straight
the
up.
commentary
Straight
on
up.
the genre, how meta Scream is, and how it's inspired an entire subgenre.
As much as I like Scream, it's a dude with a knife. It doesn't have half of the
Actually,
depth
it's
that
2 dudes
Nosferatu
with a
does.
knife in the first one.
Oh, there's
Whatever,
somebody
man.
correct, Broofy.
Okay, well, thank you.
Broofy. You can shut the fuck up because it's gonna be Scream because Samara Weaving is sexy as fuck.
What? Samara Weaving's only in Scream
What?
6. You dope. What are you doing?
Not Samara Weaving, Sydney Prescott.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Sydney Prescott.
can we start from the bottom now so the Silence of the Lambs cooks screen?
No.
Straight up?
No. Round of 16. The Conjuring versus Sinners.
I didn't mean Samara Weaving. Also bad.
I didn't watch Sinners, so I can't vote. I imagine if I watched the Sinners, it would be very close for me, so I don't want to vote for
Sinners.
Conjuring just to vote.
All right, Sinners is moving on. Love The Conjuring. Sinners, it's a 4.5 versus 5 for me.
I would probably prefer the Sinners if I watch Sinners. So
Maybe.
I can't say anything there.
The Descent versus The Thing.
This one is
another
harder, though.
another set of creature
This one is
features,
harder.
which is really fun.
This is the thingy.
Here's the thing.
I know you guys are going to think, but the Sin I think is more my vibe, dude. I'm going
Yeah,
to Sin.
it's fine. You can
But I know you
vote
guys are
for
gonna
it, but
think.
The Thing's moving on.
It's fine. I like the
Thank you,
Thing.
Anthony.
It's okay.
Sinister versus Saw.
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 Okay. I think I would have voted for Sinister there, but it doesn't matter. Alien versus Saw 10.
Gotta be Alien, right? I didn't even watch Alien, but it's gotta be Alien.
It's Alien.
All right, Alien, good. We didn't even have to throw out Vitor's vote because it was 2-0 otherwise.
Yeah.
Long Legs versus It Follows.
It follows the long legs.
It's
By it, I mean me.
Yeah.
No. What do you got? Long Legs?
It's like
Long
so.
legs.
If you like tall woman, is this what you say? Me follows long legs.
Maybe.
You like wrong legs?
God damn. God damn it, man. All right, Long Legs is moving on. Good fight by It Follows all the way through. Well
This
done.
fucking guy. You see what happens when you drink root beer, bro? This fucking guy, bro.
Hereditary versus A Quiet Place.
Oh, this one is hard.
It's
This
not.
one is
It's not that
hard.
hard. It's Hereditary.
It's A Quiet Place. It's
No.
A Quiet
All right, we
Place.
got to go to a coin flip.
Broofy, quit trolling. Just move Hereditary on.
Hereditary heads. A
Dude.
Quiet Place tails.
I want Hereditary to go on. I haven't seen it. No, move Hereditary on.
Fuck, dude. There's no way A
No.
Quiet Place is moving on. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Listen. I like both. I just like A Quiet Place more than you
All
guys.
right. That's wild.
The Shining.
Get Out versus The Shining.
Shining.
This is 2 5-star films.
I like Get Out a lot, but it's The Shining.
2 5-star films for me.
The Shining might win.
2 5-star films, yeah.
All right. Silence of the Lambs versus Scream. So, Vitor, you're picking Silence,
Silence
of
of the Lambs.
the Lambs. Wow.
Of course.
My vote's for Scream. Wow. Okay. All right, we'll start from the bottom now.
Wow. Holy
The
shit.
Shining versus
The
Silence of the
Holy
Lambs.
shit. This could be the final, dude. This could easily be the final.
No,
This
because
is a
Scream
banger.
should be here.
Fuck no. The
Silence of the
Shining.
Lambs. Silence of the Lambs.
It's got to be The Shining.
Fuck no.
Oh.
Long
I like
Legs
Shining,
versus
so
A
I can't
Quiet
be too
Place.
mad.
Long legs.
I've been riding the Quiet Place train, so I gotta say A Quiet Place.
Long Legs. I don't think
But I got
I
cooked.
don't
Yeah,
think Long Legs
I
belongs
get
in the
that.
top 4. But the only reason it's here is because you motherfucker picked A Quiet Place over Hereditary in the last round, and we had to go to a coin flip.
Listen, I already explained myself.
Saw versus
Alien.
Alien.
Saw.
Alien is my pick. So Alien will move on.
Alien is way scarier to me because space is infinitely more terrifying than anything else in horror. That being said, The Thing is going to be the thing to move Sinners out of the bracket.
This is a really tough draw for Sinners going this far, and I think it really could, in ideal scenario, make it to the top 4, but it's got to be The Thing. 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, this is the final 4. We have The Thing versus Alien, 2 creatures from outer
The
space.
ultimate sci-fi horror matchup. Alien did it first. Alien does the claustrophobia better. Alien has ultimately the more like space horror. You don't really get space horror with the Thing, but I have to go with the Thing
Wow.
because what the Thing does, the Alien doesn't do, is it has more characters that you can get
I do
behind
think the thing is deeper for sure.
and a more captivating story.
I can get behind that.
That was a
I can
curveball. I
get
was
behind
not
it.
expecting you to go with the Thing, but the Thing is going to move on.
I really fuck with the Thing. Obviously, wait, you're not voting Alien, Anthony?
No, the Thing technically is higher rated for me. All right, Long Legs versus The Shining. I mean, Long Legs shouldn't be here as much as I love Long Legs. It just should not be here. So The Shining, moving on.
The Shining.
All right, now we have.
You know what? This might be my 1 versus 2 low key.
First, we have the third place fight. If it's really a fight, it's Alien.
This should be like the 7th place fight.
No, Alien deserves third place, 100%. And then The Thing versus The
No, that's
Shining.
fair.
This is probably 1 and 2 for me,
Shining.
so we wound up like not being very interesting by the end, unfortunately.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 seed. Duke versus North Carolina.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. So Vitor's going The Shining.
Shining.
They both have cold environments, which is funny.
Isolated too. One building, snow.
Silence of the Lambs should be winning here, by the way.
Fuck
Silence
no.
of the Lambs is not the
It
greatest
is
horror
The
film of all
Shining, I
time.
think.
Should be winning. Should be winning here.
So,
I think it's The Shining.
oh my god. I'll vote for The Thing to make it a 2-1
No, sorry.
finish.
Let me correct myself. The others should be here. You fucking bums. You fucking bums.
This man
Fuck.
doesn't know what a first round.
What did we
exit is.
what did we pick against it in the first round?
It was some bum ass movie.
Oh, I
Eat
saw the
shit.
TV glow. No shot.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
shut up.
others, dude.
You gotta watch. I saw the TV glow, man. You will not be upset.
Who did you guys remove? Who did you guys remove? I saw the TV Glow for.
What do you mean?
Like on the bracket, who
beat
kicked?
Assault?
Yeah, who kicked? I saw the TV
The
Glow.
Thing, which ended up
Okay,
in
whatever
second
then.
place.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up, Rufy.
Whatever.
It was at most winning 1.
Point neglected.
All right, well, that's our horror movies bracket. It was actually we got quite a bit of interaction. You know, all of us
I like
have
the
seen
bracket.
most of these movies.
I like it.
Obviously, in an ideal scenario, we would see all of them, but that's very difficult to do.
My bad. I haven't seen Black's Plane.
No, it's not just you. I haven't seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I haven't seen a lot of these movies.
Yeah, guys. You need to see Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
So maybe, but this could be an opportunity to like, okay, I haven't seen this movie, and we ranked it highly here. Maybe check it out.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you actually send me that bracket so I
Yeah.
use it for reference?
Yeah, I can definitely send this.
Go with it.
But anyway, to recap, The Shining takes the gold medal here, and then The Thing takes the silver,
Hog.
and then Alien takes bronze.
And then I edged the long legs.
Yep.
Yeah, then we edged Long Legs in there somehow.
Literally.
It's the fucking clown there that doesn't belong in the war fucking meme.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Would Hereditary be the fourth if I picked it over
If
Quiet Place?
Long Legs, yeah, I think so. Because it would have moved on, and Hereditary would have beaten Long Legs, so it would have moved on here. Yeah.
Damn. Dude.
Yeah,
So I fucked
because it would have
up.
been even more fraudulent if it followed.
Listen,
That
I'm
would've been
sorry.
even
Like I
worse.
like both a lot. Like if you
It's
ask
your
me again,
fault for glazing A Quiet Place, dude. Why do
dude,
you have
I
to
don't know
keep
what to
pushing
tell you,
it?
man. Listen, it's very close for me. If you ask me tomorrow, I might say Hereditary.
A Quiet Place is good. It's not great. Hereditary is great. That's how I would differentiate
A
them.
Quiet Place should have been a first round exit on this bracket. Let's be honest.
Nah, you're
Versus
wrong.
It
in
Chapter
that.
2? No, I'm sorry. You're the unpopular
You're
opinion
wilding.
there. I know you love it, Chapter 2, but
Black Swan, yeah, it was underdog beating Black Swan there, right? But we had 2 people pick for it. That wasn't
yeah.
that wasn't a
No,
coin
yeah, that
flip.
was, yeah. It's very true. Okay. Well, that is going to wrap up today's episode of Coast to Coast. Any final thoughts?
The others need more recognition, but I love the bracket.
This really goes to show how horrible the sequels were for The Strangers, because if they weren't that bad, The Strangers probably would have been on here.
I don't know. I didn't factor in franchise afterwards. I only factored that in if I included sequels. I just don't like The Strangers.
No, but you probably would remember Strangers much more fondly if it didn't have such shit follow-ups.
Maybe, but also there was just a Strangers Chapter 3 movie that just came out. So like it's like around.
I will say there's one movie that I missed in this bracket, and that was Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
I don't care
I
about that
totally
movie.
missed that one. I wouldn't have voted for it either though. So it probably would have been still a first
That's
round
fine.
exit. I probably should have included it though, because it is like one of those influential.
I am
titles.
glad. I am glad you didn't include Paranormal Activity, because that movie
I
can
don't
get
like
boring
Paranormal
as
Activity.
shit, bro.
I think it's really
Not because of the first. I actually think the first movie is quite
it's fine.
fun.
It's fine.
I think first movie is
Everyone
good
after
enough.
that is really,
It
really
just
hard watch.
yeah, after the first movie is just a repetitive
Yeah.
load of shit. Actually, is it the second movie where it's in a house with the whole family?
They're both in the house.
No, but this I think the second is like with a big family, not just the 2 of them.
I have no clue.
And then in that movie, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that one's actually pretty good. This one is actually not bad.
Okay.
But after that, it does fall off a cliff.
Yep.
Rose sees this but won't watch any of the movies we recommend.
No, I watched this with my grandma when I was little. Same as Sinister. Okay, same as Sinister.
All right. Well, that was
Rude.
a lot of fun though. I'm happy
Yeah.
with the overall end
I
result.
forgot we were
for
still
the most part.
recording.
So that's cool. I think we all are pretty satisfied with The Shining winning.
I would
Yeah.
agree. I think this was a much smoother bracket than the last one.
But the last, I mean, both of them ended very.
Last round
Both
was
of them
fine,
had a
dude.
very straightforward ending. You know, both of them, like Darth Vader wins. Spoiler alert: Darth Vader wins the villains bracket. The Shining wins the horror bracket. So like those make sense. I think maybe the path to getting to the in the villains one was maybe more hotly contested. I guess.
Dude, maybe for one of these we should have to do like fucking Dungeons and Dragons dice rolls and give like weighted power to certain sides, so like that way fucking Tuco could have had a chance against Darth Vader, for example. If Tuco rolls a fucking D20 and Darth Vader rolls like a 3.
Interesting. I don't know. We'd have to workshop that and figure something out. Maybe we can do that like next March as a unique twist on these or something.
That'd be fun.
But anyway, that's going to do it today. This is our Coastal Call. Thank you all so much for tuning in for this long. You know, of course, we had a lot of small talk at the beginning, but I hope it was interesting or entertaining. And then the bracket speaks for itself, I think. So thank you all so much. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing if you really enjoyed. And yeah, stick around. Because now this is the best show that you have heard of, not the best show that you haven't heard of.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all so
Thank
much,
you.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, everybody.